to prevent the continued warming, ever higher temperatures, we need to reduce the emissions of greenhouse gases, and most importantly, carbon dioxide. Clearly, fossil fuel use is the big contributor to that, but it will take, it'll take some years, 4 or 5 decades estimated, to completely transition from a fossil to a more renewable energy fuel. And during that time, the point is that we can use land, we can use forests in particular, to help keep the concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere from continuing to rise as we get away from fossil fuels. And there are 3 things we can do on land. One is first just stop deforestation and degradation that's going on mostly in the tropics. But if we were to reduce those, we would reduce the emissions by 1 or 2 billion metric tons of carbon per year. At the same time we did that, we could also establish forests in places where they used to exist but are not now, or they're degraded now. Let those forests recover, let them, this is a large area I'm talking about, but we have the potential to take another billion metric tons per year out of the atmosphere for some decades. And the third thing we could do is just let young forests out there now, let them grow and take up carbon. And that could be an accumulation per year of something between 1 and even 3 billion metric tons per year. All of those together add up to enough to stabilize the concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere for 40 or 50 years while we're transitioning away from fossil fuels. So I would make the point strongly that it's not a permanent solution to our carbon or greenhouse gases. But if it were used strategically for these decades, one could use it as a bridge to a fossil fuel free time and keep CO2 concentrations from rising.